Hey guys, Chris here. Um, Today I just found out that a good friend of mine from school a couple years ago, um, is deceased. Since last year, he has been missing from the army. He's a private in the army, or he was a private in the army, and he went missing for some reason, and he's been found, but he is deceased. His name is Devin, but I'm not gonna say his last name. Um, he was a pretty good friend of mine. Last year, um, there was a big thing about the school flag. I was the one that was really bringing it up. The flag was being taken down and treated wrong at the school. I posted about it on Facebook. Devin came to the school um, and pretty much yelled at Mr. Wiggs, the principal. Um, and that's the last I ever saw of him. After a little while after that, he went missing. There's not much information right now about what happened, but yeah, not very much information. It's just that he's been found and is deceased. Um, he was a pretty good friend of mine. I remember my sophomore year, he was a senior. We both had the first period wood shop together, and he was up for the senior auction, and I bought him for a whole $15. And I made him dress up as a minion from Despicable Me and run around chasing everybody that has a banana until they give it to him. That was hilarious. I remember there was this bully in that class, the same first period woodshop class, um, earlier in that school year. There was this bully in the class. His name was Alex, and he was a real bad bully. I mean, he um threatened to cut my head off with the bandsaw. He almost tried to cut my hand off with the bandsaw. He was not that good of a guy. Um, he almost hit me a couple times with a hammer. And not just any hammer. I mean a big sledgehammer. But one of the short ones, like a foot long instead of like 3 or 4 feet long for the handle. Yeah, he was not that good. So, um, Devin stepped in as a senior that year. He stepped in and defended me. Um, Later that year, Alex moved away, thank goodness. Um, but we still, of course, stayed friends. Me and Devin stayed friends, of course. He was a really good guy. I really miss him a lot. Um, yeah, still not much information about how he passed away or anything like that at this moment. Um, Unfortunately, I do not have any pictures of him from um, him being a minion. Yeah, I miss that guy. But he was a really good friend of mine. And the thing with the flag happened last school year in February, I believe it was, either February or March. Either one. Most likely it was February, because I was just starting my train in the welding shop. Let me see, do I have any pictures of my train? I was just working on these wheels when the flag thing happened. Yeah, it's the train painted. I'll leave that up while I talk. Um, yeah, Devin was a really good guy. I mean, he never bullied me really. Just a few misunderstandings on my part. He was autistic. Um, so he didn't really realize when he was being mean or not sometimes. But I didn't know it at that time. I just found out that he had autism. Um, yeah. Um, but luckily, none of those misunderstandings really got too bad. Um, we understood each other after that, and everything was all better again. Um, yeah. We had very few misunderstandings. Um, he was a really good friend of mine. I mean, really great guy. He helped me a lot with bullies, stopping bullies from becoming too bad. Um, he was great. It's kind of hard for a bully to be picking on me with a guy as big as Devin standing next to me. Um, and he would look pretty mean too. Even when he's not mean at all. Even when he was just nice and calm, he still looks kind of mean. But he wasn't really mean. And that's one of the good things about him is he was never really mean. At least to me, he wasn't. Um, yeah, thank you guys for watching this little video here about my friend Devin. I'll see you guys in the next episode of something.